This is part 2 of lesson 5, and what we're going to learn, or in this part, is a gradated wash. A gradated wash is where you go from dark to light. First of all, is thoroughly saturate our paper, and you know how to do this because I've showed you a few times now. And I want you to pretend, if you can, that I'm going to paint a skyline. Okay, it's going to be a pink skyline. Pink because it shows up in the camera really well. I've shaved in, and no, I didn't use watercolors for this, ha ha ha, some pigment. So I'm going to make sure that that 1-inch brush is really well loaded and that the pigment is very well mixed. Let's get started. I've really thoroughly wet the paper. So I'm going to do it in the same direction. I'm laying it in, and I'm going to make sure that the top part is really strong. Lots of pigment, very strong. Now, I haven't watered down my pigment. I've left it quite intense. Okay? So I'm going to use now what's left in my brush, and actually I've got too much pigment in my brush, so I'm going to clean that out. Of course, when it's live camera you don't get a second chance, so clean that out, and now start with a clean brush. And now, because I've stopped, I'm going to move into my color, okay? So I'm going to move into it, so I'm going to start down here and I'm going to work into it. I'm going to work up into it. And that's going to give me, I'm going to wipe off some of the pigment on my brush and I'm going to walk up into it. And what I'm creating is a gradated wash. So up at the top it's going to be darker than it is down the bottom. I'm going to add some more clean water to my brush, tap it off, and move up and go back and forth. And I'm lifting, as I lift some of that pigment, I'm wiping it out in my towel. And now I'm going to start, because this is so pink down here, and I want it virtually white, I'm going to lift it. Excuse me, I'm going to lift it. Now, while that's still damp, I'm going to go in and I'm just going to make some clouds. Okay, I'm going to scrunch up this little Kleenex and kind of make a little point on it. And I'm going to just lay it down and pick it up. Lay it down and pick it up. Now, I've got lots of pigment on there, so it's not going to absorb anymore. So, I'll find a clean area of the Kleenex, put it down, pick it up. Just like your kneaded eraser, lay it down, pick it up. Maybe I'll throw in a few clouds over here. Now this is drying faster, so I'm not going to get bright, vivid white clouds, but lifting off. This is called lifting off. I'm lifting off the pigment, okay?